Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Antz, 1998. This is going to be another libertarian themed movie on my libertarian movie list. This is going to be another kids cartoon movie, computer animation. I guess it's like Bug's Life, or Bug's Life is like Antz. Two different production companies. Steven Spielberg versus Walt Disney. So it's pretty cool. It's about a neurotic ant named Z, voiced by Woody Allen. He doesn't really fit in the colony. He doesn't like digging dirt. So he trades places with his brother Ant, voiced by Sylvester Stallone, who happens to be a soldier ant, because just on a fluke, the princess decides to go to a bar where she finds Z, and they start dancing. And then he says, "When will I see you again?" She says, "Never." But of course he's smitten. So he figures out the only way he can see her again is if he switches places with his Sylvester Stallone brother, and becomes a soldier ant instead of a worker ant. And then Sylvester Stallone gets to flirt with the worker ant girls, while the Woody Allen ant Z gets to holler at his princess dream girl. But little does he know that they're off to war against the termites. Both the termites and the ants decimate themselves. The only one left is Z and his friend's head, which looks kind of funny, talking head. It looks like something from Maguire, The Wrath of God. It's just kind of weird how you can pull the ants apart and they're still alive. I guess they're built in sections, I guess. But you can't really depend on this movie for scientific accuracy. It's just purely for entertainment. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. So after the war, where both sides decimate themselves, Z comes back as a war hero, but then he kind of spills the beans about his little tryst with the princess. They go through the garbage chute quite literally, and they end up in some Central Park, I guess. The princess, they call it Insectopia. Oh, this pisses off the general ant, voiced by Kevin Spacey. Is it Kevin Spacey? No, I was thinking of A Bug's Life. No, it's I forget who does the general's voice, but the lieutenant is Christopher Walken. So the general's pissed off that these individualists left the colony. Meanwhile, he's got some kind of cockamamie plot to destroy all the workers by making them flood. I get the feeling that the workers don't like working because they all go on strike at one point, and they say that they're the means of production, which is kind of like a Marxist, kind of simplistic attitude towards economics. But it seems like all the everyone except Z likes to follow orders and do as they're told. So that kind of economic ignorance isn't too surprising in this movie, because there's enough ignorance to go all the way around. Ironically, the neurotic Woody Allen character seems to be the smartest of the bunch in that regard. So the general sends Christopher Walken, the flying ant, to fetch the princess, which he does. And then Z comes back to save her. They gotta save the whole colony too. So pretty cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this movie. The humor was funny, actually. I like the kind of adult jokes in this movie. I guess that's why it gets a PG rating. I'm going to show it to my son. Tried to show it to him last year, I think. And I guess the worst scene scared him or something. But he's almost 7 now. I think it'll be fine. I mean, he made it through A Bug's Life. Okay. So pretty good animation, pretty funny stuff. Had a good plot. Yeah, it talks about individualism, which is a word that you don't hear in too many movies. Must be an obsolete word from 1998. Anyways, pretty cool. I guess that's why it gets the libertarian moniker, because it talks about individualism, thinking for yourself, that kind of stuff, free thinking. So, pretty cool flick, I guess. 5 out of 5 stars, highly recommended. Check it out. I'll post the movie and the trailer in the description box, just like I did with A Bug's Life and Here Comes the Devil. Laters.